Welcome, thanks for stopping by. I was guided to go on this mission a few years ago, but I did not make any public videos until now. Because there are many people already doing great job on YouTube and social media. Anything from doing readings and mission reports, sharing personal experiences, and answering other people's questions. There are wonderful souls working as a pioneer of this mission. Then why did I need to make this video today? Well, I did follow a few people who were wonderful with great vibrations in the beginning. Their intentions were right, but then they turned to a different directions later. Either they got tempted to promote their webinars, their books, or their private readings. Within the last few weeks, I also came across few YouTubers talking about replacement twin. It is perfectly okay. It's their free will, but I was just disappointed to see that they are promoting it as a change in energy field for the twins. This is one of the many reasons that I needed to create this channel, so that we can try to keep the essence of this journey alive. Please watch my introductory video if you haven't done that yet, because that might clarify your questions about what this channel is about. Before you post any negative comments about this video, it's only 3 minutes and 45 seconds introductory video, so please do watch it. We all know that many philosophies and religions in humankind has been shifted from their original teachings and essence, because over the period of time, people added their own feelings and experiences for different various reasons, and hence the original teachings were lost. The concept of star seeds and twin flames are still in infancy state, and we are the pioneers, so it's our responsibility that we keep it authentic. I'm not saying that I'm the one who's going to perform that responsibility by myself. Of course not. There are various wonderful teachers and mediums and messengers and readers out there on YouTube. They are doing it selflessly, and I invite, if one of you are watching, please post your comment down there. Please put your link down there, because I know there are many. It's just few of us who is getting involved in something which is not in alliance with the path. Well, the concept of starseed, as we know, is in infancy state, and it's our responsibility, of course, to keep it authentic. I do agree that it's not an easy journey, right? It's not. But when we signed up this contract, we were not promised that it will be an easy journey, especially in such a dense planet like Earth. We were supposed to be born as humans and then go through human experiences before awakening of our soul at a certain point. I do have another screen. I hope you like it. So we were born as humans, and then at a certain point we were awakened, right? And from that point, the things are much harder, because your senses are more awakened, and you are more sensitive to the feelings, you're more sensitive to the pain, you're more sensitive to all the emotions. You will also probably agree that with me that there are some professions where people should not go with a mindset of just making money, such as medical field and politics, right? If people in these fields are working just for money, then it would be a disaster. Similar to that, when people are talking about spirituality, twin flames, star seeds, the intention should be to help others and fulfill the mission. This journey does not need our ego. It has to be selfless. If you are still in the human element, please do not use these tags or labels for money making. If you do get the downloads, if you are a medium, then why not to share those with people who need to know the message at no cost? Our angels and higher selves and universe are not charging us a fee to provide that information, right? Someone will say that, oh, he or she is charging because they need to get paid for their time, and they also have to earn livelihood. Then my answer would be, if you're a starseed, then you are talented enough to be able to earn your livelihood using another method. And if you cannot donate few hours of whatever time frame of your time is, then you're probably not working towards the mission. Please do not make this as your business. There were very few tarot readers on YouTube in middle of 2015. That was one which there was one which resonated very much. In fact, I spoke with her as well. And after a couple of months, I was being marketed by that person, constantly encouraging or asking me to buy another readings. Right? I'm sharing this because this is just one example, just bothered and disturbed me a lot. So every time I was being contacted to buy another reading and other things. I noticed when that person started asking for donations and approaching people to market their reading for a good amount of payment, her journal readings were diminishing. It was just personal readings were being posted, right? And slowly and gradually, her journal readings also stopped resonating. Her number of views were diminishing, and after a while, there were no videos for months. And the last time I heard that was person totally stopped the channel. This is very unfortunate. The reason I'm sharing this with you because I'm just trying to bring a point that if we mix our ego, if we mix our human needs in this mission, then the effect, the vibrations would go away. The magic will be affected. I'm talking about, this person who was claiming to be in the union with the twin. As you all know, the reason twins are here is to increase the vibration of planet with their union so that the earth can ascend to higher dimension. All of us have to be, all of us have a specific individual assignment, but at the same time, there are certain common rules to follow. We were told that the journey will not be easy. You can see it over here, right? As a human, this blue thing, but then at this point we had the awakening, and then the journey is not that easy, right? It's a roller coaster. But we all agreed to experience that challenge of evolving our soul and awakening, the challenge of maintaining balance between 3D, 3D and 5D realm over here. The challenge of maintaining balance between 3D and 5D is not easy. The challenge of maintaining a balance between being a human and starseed or twin flame is not easy. But the common rule of this journey is that we have to work together to set up a new social and moral standards for the humankind so that the vibrations, the collective consciousness can be raised and the planet can ascend. We are the pioneers of this path, and if we are losing strength to keep going on this path, we should take a break. We should take a break instead of spreading incorrect information. So, if we may consider, we were living a human life, here is the awakening point, and then the twin flame journey started. This is like a freeway. It is a one-way freeway. There is no stopping, there is no going back after that. And it's going towards the destination of union, helping the collective consciousness of the planet to ascend. But certainly, it's still a free will, right? So if you choose to exit at any time, you can get off this freeway, right? At any time. Using your free will, you can get off of this any time. And anytime if you feel tired, by all means, take the exit instead of spreading the wrong information, the false information. Just take a break until you're back in your element. Being on a public platform is a big responsibility, and I hope we all do understand that. I'm not sure what I'm going to experience tomorrow, right? But one thing I'm sure about is if I feel that I'm making a personal choice using my free will, which is not in resonance with the big mission and journey, then I will stop being on the public platform. I will probably take my exit, take my time, rest, and try to figure out things instead of claiming that I'm on this path and guiding or trying to guide others. Friends, this journey is like a freeway to our destination. We can absolutely not stand or go back. This is a one-way street, yes, but there is an option to take exit. And if someone exercised that exit, or if someone exercised that choice, I respect your decision. When you are in a karmic relationship, or if you are in a karmic relationship now, there are people who are talking about replacement twin. So I want to say this to them. If you are in a karmic relationship now, you can definitely make videos about soulmates and divine connections, right? But using the term replacement twin when so many people are following and trusting you is absolutely misleading, in my opinion. I'm glad that these people are making choices using their free will to be happy, to have a love relationship. They absolutely have all the rights to do that. And I do have immense respect for these people and these brave souls. In fact, I have spoken to them in the past and expressed my gratitude about how much I appreciated of them being out there and being in public. But once you have decided to make different choices, I'm glad that you're happy, right, in making all those choices. And you absolutely have all the rights to do. But at that point, you're probably choosing to take an exit from this freeway somewhere, which is perfectly okay. Most of us have experienced the karmic soulmate relationship, being on this path of twin flame, right? But in order to claim that we are still on this path, it does require commitment. It does require a lot of strength. I wanted to make this drawing just to make it a little light, because sometimes this topic can be really, really heavy. So we will have many situations, friends, and many people coming to our life to divert away from this path. But this is where the real commitment is needed. We are here to set the new standards for humankind, and taking the easy route will not help us to set the new standards of unconditional love, of unconditional commitment. If we all start taking exits, how will we get to the point? Any karmic relationships, our karmic partners will just delay our process of uniting with our twin. And one of my favorite saying from Robert Frost I want to share with you guys. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have a promise to keep and miles to go before I sleep. I guess this was just written for the Starseeds and Twin Flame. Being in a human form is not easy. Being on this journey is not easy. Of course, there are going to be illusions and attractions, but we have our promise to keep and miles to go before we sleep. If we are going to give up because it hurts, if you're going to give up because you feel lonely, if you're going to give up because of this and that, great. You're choosing to live happy human life. But then please do not label it as a twin flame journey, because it's not. Most of us had soulmate relationship when you were not awakened. It's something we all did unknowingly. But after awakening, our goal should be to evolve our soul so that we can all break all the old metrics and create the new blueprints for the union. It's about emptying the old so that our twin can come in and we can fulfill our mission. I would just like to stop this video at this point with this message. Be the light you are meant to be. Thank you.